Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And for as long as you've been holding XRP, you heard of the flip of the switch moment. And this comes from Smoke. Yes, we are going to experience the great switch. The switch is not just a crypto Twitter theory. It's a real concept that is used in institutional documentation to describe the transition to a blockchain-based financial system. A transition that the largest corporations and governments are about to undertake. Yes, the switch is about to be flipped. So what it is, it's a massive transition from the system we have now into a blockchain-based financial system. And we all know it's coming. And I don't think we're going to see that flip of the switch moment until we have crypto regulations put in place first. And I'm waiting to see how quick the US acts after that big outage as far as crypto regulations. Flip the switch. The world should be running on a centralized system. We see the dangers of this as we speak, and this is why the whole world shuts down as we speak. Time to unlock the future. You know what's great about the debt clock? They have that X right in the middle. And you see, it's a stock, it's a bond, it's a bankless revolution. The new US dollar. We are going to an asset-backed dollar. I think it's going to be that new treasury dollar. I'm waiting to see more word on when that is going to go live. Money moves clumsily across borders. You know, this is why we need an upgrade. This is why the current system is broken. Everybody wants fast, cheap, and secure. What they have right now is fee after fee and very slow. And once you get rid of the fees, people will jump onto this new system, especially people that send money home across borders. But the new system is definitely coming. You can see it now. You know, a couple years ago, it took vision to see where we would be right now. And a lot of people say that they don't use the XRP token on the XRP ledger. XRP is the most used currency on the ledger easily. Therefore, when it comes to whether it's going to be used or not, the data overwhelmingly suggests that it is the default currency used for payments on the XRP ledger. And you see it right here. So whenever people try to tell you that Ripple doesn't use XRP, they're absolutely wrong. It's the default currency on the XRP ledger. Ask yourself how. Remember back in 2022 when CZ said 8 billion people will use crypto in a few years? I think he was spot on with that timeline. Like I said in previous videos, we are getting close now. Because everything that you always thought would happen is already happening. It's all building out. That massive network has non-stop growth ever since 2022. And I'm sure CZ knew a lot more than most of us knew what was coming. I'm sure he had a lot of people telling him that this is when everything is going to go live. XRP with the highest returns in 1 week. 43.7%. It's just the beginning. XRP is still heavily undervalued. Return year to date, 2.8%. We had a great week for XRP. You know, that run-up was nice to see. All of a sudden, people were getting excited about XRP again. The FUD disappeared. The naysayers disappeared as well. XRP sees surge in new and active wallets reaching highest levels since March. So they've seen the creation of 1,721 new XRP wallets in a single day, the most since March 30th. You know, everybody right now knows that this Ripple versus SEC case is coming to an end. We're just waiting on the judge. Everybody's positioning themselves right now. But if they plan to sell once we have the pump after the judge makes the decision, they're going to miss out on the greatest part of XRP. When XRP goes into alt season, when XRP starts running on actual utility, that's when you're going to see the real potential of this cryptocurrency. Early on, I think we're going to have gradual upward movement as utility starts to drive the price, with surges here and there to even higher price points. As more and more financial institutions jump on board, more and more financial institutions start utilizing XRP for what it's built to do. What I'm telling you, it is exciting times ahead. The Vatican has partnered with the Japanese multinational company NTT Data to award NFTs to donors in an experimental project. Maybe this is why Ripple is partnered with the Vatican. It looks like they're about to create a lot of NFTs. 180,000 manuscripts and more than 1.5 million printed books. Italians who share about the NFT project on their social media accounts through July 16th will receive a silver NFT through which they can access a special collection of high-resolution images of 15 manuscripts of the library. I'm sure they will be built, or they will be minted on the XRP ledger. Expert says Ripple selling XRP does not affect the price of XRP. Now, every single month, we know they release that 1 billion tokens, and it really doesn't play a major factor on the price of XRP. It literally drops like a penny. Then they lock back like 800 million XRP, and the price goes back up. So maybe it isn't Ripple selling XRP that plays a factor on the price. But Mickle Markets addressed misconceptions around the periodic XRP sales from Ripple and their impact on the XRP's price. What he's saying is that it doesn't affect the price at all and that we're following Bitcoin. The reason we're seeing XRP dip the way it does is we're dipping with Bitcoin and we're moving back up with Bitcoin. Eventually, we're going to watch XRP decouple from Bitcoin, and it's going to be a very exciting time when it happens. And maybe in this next run-up, we might actually flip Bitcoin as well. It has happened in the past. But I really don't think Ripple selling XRP does play a major factor in the price of XRP either, because I see it with those monthly unlocks. Just in, 5 spot Ethereum ETFs to launch on July 23rd. CBOE confirms VanEck, Invesco, Fidelity, 21 shares, and Franklin Templeton. Now, there is going to be a lot of hype around this going forward. And I think once they go live, I think that could be when we start to move into alt season. I keep stressing that because if you want to buy up some cheap XRP, now is most likely the time to do it before we head into alt season. SEC Commissioner on Crypto Regulations. Take a listen to Hester Pierce right here.
One of the reasons that I have really been opposed to SAB 121 is because it has taken this position that we don't want to have experienced players custodying crypto, which seems to me a very strange and non-investor protection oriented position. I'm open to and happy to see developments that allow more people to come in and participate in the custody space. Again, it should be done in an orderly way. I think the end goal of having parties engaging in crypto that have experience from other parts of the world that they can bring into crypto, that's generally a good thing. Unfortunately, too often you see government trying to drive players out who would be interested in participating, but they're not welcomed in. And so, yes, that is a potentially positive development. I would like to see more participants in custodying.
So they are either delaying the inevitable, but I do like the point that she makes there. You don't want to have people coming in and taking over the crypto space like you see what's going on with BlackRock and some others. You know, I think once they get a majority of these cryptocurrencies, they could easily play the market. I don't think it would ever happen with XRP, but I think what's going to happen with Bitcoin going forward is BlackRock is going to continue to manipulate the price of Bitcoin. And you'll most likely see the same thing happen with Ethereum. And that's why I always said all of that escrow that Ripple has, I'd rather see that sit at Ripple. You know, a lot of people say that's going to be handed out to the IMF, the BIS, and that's a good possibility as well. But I think it's in the right hands where it is today. Because, you know, if it got all bought up and you had people that held a majority, they could definitely control this space. And I think that's where Hester Pierce was going with that. But, you know, crypto does need regulations. We will not get mass adoption without it. This is what's holding us back still. You know, once regulations come, that's when we head towards the flip of the switch moment. And I stress that because everybody wants to know when it's going to happen. The good thing is I think we're going to have crypto regulations most likely within the first part of 2025. If we don't get them by the end of this year, maybe it'll come with the next president is what I'm saying. We'll most likely have a crypto-friendly SEC as well. They will get things done very quick once Gary's gone. The day Gary leaves the SEC, it's going to be a great time to be in crypto. And his days are numbered as well. But you know, until it all happens, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.